Yes, my name is I'm the deputy school captain St. Benedict's High School, Budalang, and I'm glad today thanking the Rotary Club. As you can see, these are the beds, mattresses and boxes. For sure, what you contributed has been seen, and may God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm Stephen Ogola, the principal of the school. I'm still thank Rotary Club of US for this wonderful work they have done. The dormitory, the bed, mattresses, even the uniforms for our students. May God bless the club. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Board of Management of St. Benedict's High School, I'm Dr. Chris Wasike-Bwire, the Chair of the Board of Management. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the donors who came in, especially Rotary Club Canada, Rotary Club US, through the Rotary Club Kisumu Inam, that through your assistance, we have been able to bring to completion a building that has been here standing stalled for the last 10 years. It's a pleasure that now our students have a place to lay their heads. It's a very comfortable and magnificent piece of work, plus the uniform and the boxes and the beds that you gave us when there was a fire incident. We are very grateful, and we say thank you, and may God bless you. Thank you very much.
I'm Father David Idodi, Father in charge of Dormitory Catholic Church. And before me is Father Collins Mambo, Father Siriba Catholic Church, and Sister Sanitation. On behalf of the church, we are humbled and we are touched that God has heard our prayer through the Rotary Club for the good work that they have done to assist our school following the incident of the fire break. It has been a desperate situation. Our children were crumbled together in the dining hall, but we thank God and may God bless the Rotary Club, that we may continue even to assist this school more and other places and other schools. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Coutinho Thomas, the president of Rotary Club of Kisumu Inam. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Rotary Club of Kenway for the time, for the financial support, for everything that they have granted to us, and the partnership that we have built together. Today is a day that we're coming here to hand over this project as we started the journey together. And so far we are grateful for everything that has happened here today. And on behalf of the Kisumu Rotary Club and of course the District 9212 that is in Africa, we take this time also to thank you and looking forward to work with you again. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank the school for welcoming us to their school for this function. And I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Rotarian Engineer George Muyera, a member of the Rotary Club of Kisumu now. Currently, I'm the regional coordinator of Rotary in Western and Rift Valley. We are here today to celebrate our work, which we've been doing in partnership with the Keswick Rotary Club in the US. And we want to assure them that whatever they contributed towards this project has been used based on our ethics and governance. And we've looked at the work as an engineer, as a profession. I want to say that the work is satisfactory and that we've actually done it in a record time. So we are here. I've seen the students are happy. The students have been celebrating, jumping here and there. And we are looking forward to do more projects, partner with the school, partner with other schools in this part of the region to make sure that our students are living in a comfortable environment. So thank you so much. And I want to believe that we have the representatives of the government here.
Yes, they were here.
Yes. We've worked hand in hand with them. They were good enough to allow us to complete their project. Actually, it was meant to be a CTF project, but after having a dialogue with them, they agreed that we can go ahead and complete this project so that the students can get better accommodation. I also want to thank the Catholic Church, the priest and his fraternity for praying for us, because without prayers we would not be where we are today. So with those few remarks, let's celebrate this project.
Elimu jambo muhimu, ndiposa tunajikaza. Shukrani kwetu muhimu, msaada mlopokeza. Rotary pia kwa kweli, kumaliza twashukuru.
Asanteni. Anayefuatia ni Adia. Yeye ana wimbo. Nasikia wale jamaa wako wapi? Wale wazee wa rumba.
Kwa majina naitwa Adrian Odeda, niko kidato cha 3 kati na niko na wimbo ndio kutolea shule. Nabongea kila asubuhi na kupata umetoka na kimbilia uji na kofi zinakuja mwalimu ndio huyo anataka kumtoka kuje kwa kitoni kunjia sura. Sijui ni nani hataki kuniona, usiku na bahati wanafurahi nikiomba, lakini abado kudalai ndio shule. Sika tunasoma wanachezea chini, kudalai tuko hai kama nje kwa mabati. Si adini kisha tunakuja wakiona, si adini umbo ni mchana wanasoma. Napenda wanafunzi, napenda walimu, napenda wapishi, napenda watu wote. Safdeni mwili, maideni wali, sahani mbili mbili, akina kumajua kandi kwa wakili wetu kututengetea kweli kwenye kukala. Mesihami budalai, mesihami budalai, mesihami budalai, mesihami nunabongea kila. Mesihami budalai, mesihami budalai, mesihami budalai, mesihami nunabongea kila. Ati nimetoka Raunda, wanadai mkalifani, wakianpiga drip kutokea kukuana. Ni nani, nisabendani, nduru gizani, kijana, mbeto fulani, kaza manda nataka nikutit kampe. Wabazengo mendujeka design na feelings zimegeni. Kodi iko fine, nipadela amesema ketepa tutuze na mchezo akapela strong love italast. Nimesema na wapenda, moyo imependa, sitakutezea mimi nataka likura kapte. Kabadea king wa mtaa, mimi nataka kukupea kata strip, mina drip kata strip, mina drip kata hiyo. Sina liga na kuna wakupinga kupea hiyo mix. Sitakutumaitika na pendo kinizungushia hits my G. Kuna nimejika
makofi kwake. Atarudia baadaye, sawa?
Hiyo video call wako na plan B.
hiyo ni video call inafanya. But then acha ni video hapa hivi. Yes, then tuna-upload.
Kule ya kwa speech yako.
Hiyo nataka
makosa baba, makosa bwana.
the chair, the teachers, and the students who are here. So we are going to listen to a few people. Our first speaker is going to be the student representative. That is the school captain, Maxwell Dotto. Where is Maxwell? Is he around? No. Please move forward. Now, the veteran school captain is not here with us, so I will welcome the deputy school captain to talk on his behalf.
Our guest, the principal, Bong Chair, and my fellow students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. I'm glad with the Rotary Club for the support they have given to us. I think everyone is happy. Can we show our happiness? I'm very sure that our teachers are also glad for the support we have got from the Rotary Club. I think my boys, you are going to be serious because you have enough space where you can sleep, and also you have that peace. Let us have unity and love. Thank you, everyone. That's what I have.
Thank you so much, our school captain. Let us appreciate him once more. Our next speaker is going to be the boarding master, Mr. Apoke Amaka.
The invited guests, Rotary Club Winam, our principal, my colleague teachers and students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. I still remember that day, 19th. It was a Tuesday. That is one day that I will never forget. It was very painful. It was the saddest moment in my life. We had just opened school. Students had their shopping in their boxes. They lost everything. But all the same, we thank God. We thank God that through that incident, we have a new home. That incident taught us a lot. We had to run up and down, and I want to sincerely appreciate my colleagues, Mr. Tuana, Mr. Oundo, and Conrad. These good things, we have to take very good care of whatever is given to us. Let us be disciplined. Let us protect our image within and without this environment. I wish you well. I wish you a nice day here at school, and may God bless you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pop, for actually highlighting our plight after that incident happened. Let us appreciate him once again. I now wish to take this opportunity to welcome our Director of Studies, Madam Mary Mwenje, to make a few comments.
Our chief guest, BOM members led by our BOM chair, our PA representatives led by the PA chair, the Rotary Club WINAM, our colleague teachers and students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. God is good and all the time. Yeah, thank you very much. I want to start by appreciating God for this far He has brought us. I know out of the incident that occurred, we had lost hope, especially not knowing where to begin or where to end. But we want to thank God that He heard our plea, and through the Rotary Club, we got the assistance that we got, and this far that we have reached, surely it is only God that has gotten us this far. Now, from matters academics, we had planned that this third term, all the Form 3s were supposed to be boarders. This one was occasioned by our challenge that we had out of Corona. Because of that, we ended up with drastic measures that are supposed to be taken in order to help us complete the syllabus. And one of the things we had planned was that we have all the Form 3s in boarding, simply because as the Form 4s are sitting the exams now, starting next month, the Form 3s are also what we have planned from the academics department. But still, God being a faithful God, He sent us the Rotary Club, which actually has gotten us this far, and we must appreciate that. Maybe let us clap for that. Thank you so much for stepping in and helping keep these boys in school so that all the programs we have for them can go on as planned. Maybe as we continue keeping our boys, at least they have somewhere to sleep, they will be comfortable. As they come back to class, it is also my request that from the academics office, a humble request to our friends, the Rotary Club, that as much as we want them to stay in boarding, we still have students from within this community. Because as you've been here, I've had one of you talk of the harsh climatic conditions here, A, B, C, D, with also the poverty levels within this community. We have some students who are bright and they are very needy. It is my request, if also we can have a program that can help keep these students in school. Because as we see, some of them end up being sent home for fees, and the cases are so needy that at times I have to plead with the principal to keep them in school without even paying a cent. So I would just like to request that if we can have a program that can also help keep young boys here in school in terms of assisting them in matters to do with school fees, it will all go on well in ensuring that the child of tomorrow is nurtured and given a future. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you.
Of the Rotary Club, together with your team, the chairman, BOM, together with the other members, the board. our principal, the PA chair, together with your team of the representatives, the teachers who are there for this occasion, and the students. Good afternoon. God is good. And all the times. I want to thank God so much because of this path that He has brought us. Weeping may be there throughout the whole night, but the joy of the Lord comes in the morning. You may cry throughout the whole night of the lost, or whatever you have lost, or whatever is gone. But the joy of the Lord will come in the morning. We cried on that day. I remember. It was so sad for us that day because of the items we had lost, because of our building that crumbled because of the fire. But today we are here rejoicing and happy because of what the Lord has done. Why don't we clap for God? I really want to thank the Rotary Club because of what you've done. We thank you so much for your connections that you've made through our teachers who are in charge of that. It was a shame to us. That building actually had become insecurity risk because some students will hide there when you are following them. It had become a dumping site. Some of us were throwing litters there. Any waste were being thrown into that place. So it had become a dumping site. But because God loves us, it is no longer a dumping site. It is no longer a hiding place. It is no longer a security risk. It is a place which we now call our home, where we can sleep comfortably. Thank you so much, the Rotary Club, for the work that you've done. Now, we were told of what happened by the boarding master. He reminded us of that. I would like to inform our Rotary Club that when that happened, we went out very fast. We managed to get the culprits that were involved in that. It was just among us. The culprits were among us. Already, the case is in court, and it is being sorted out, and we want to believe that the justice will take its own course, so that at least everybody can say that justice was done. So that aside, I want to say that it all came as a result of the discipline. From us, not from anybody. St. Benedict Budalangi High School is one of the best schools in terms of discipline in this sub-county. But it was so unfortunate that some of us came out and did that. I want to believe that that spirit will no longer appear or will no longer be active in this school. The spirit of burning, the spirit of fire, I want to believe it will no longer happen again. Because that's a spirit of destruction. It's a spirit of poverty. You try to come up, you are brought down. You try to raise up your head, you are knocked down. You try to say that let us arise and shine, and then we are brought down. So it's a spirit that we should just come against, we should work against in this place, so that we can move on. It's a spirit that even affecting the entire county, or entire this area of Bunyala or Budalangi. We try to come up, but then we are knocked down. You try to raise your head that we can shine, you are knocked down. Then you come down. So it's a spirit that we should fight for, against, in this area of Budalangi. I want to tell our Rotary Club and our BOM, our sponsors, that that building will want a high level of discipline. Some of us may be tempted to start writing on the walls. Remember me because of this and that. You take mud, using your finger. I want you to understand the mud. Some of us will go take the cow dung and then say, remember so and so was here. No, we don't want that. We don't want even a single mark, a single spot on the wall. And that one entails high level of discipline. And that's what we want to see in that room. Or in those of us will have a chance to sleep there. Please, high level of discipline. No writing on the walls. The room is very, very neat. So the level of your neatness, the level of your neatness should match that building. You don't have to see students who are dressed shaggy. You walk anyhow with an tucked shirt. Please, that is a dormitory for students who will be ready to tuck in their shirts. No slippers, eh? Slippers and open shoes. That's a dormitory for students who will be ready to put on full school uniform. And that's what I want to promise our Rotary Club. Thank you so much because you gave us boxes, you gave us some of us even the uniforms and all the donations. Thank you so much. So let us maintain high level of discipline so that we can, this school can go to higher standards. We have been blessed. God love us, God love our teachers, God love this environment. So we should also love the environment. May God bless us so much. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our principal to make his remarks. Thank you so much.
Our dear Chairman and members of the board present, our PA Chair, members who are present, our area chief, the lead staff members, and our students. Good afternoon. Today actually is a day of celebration. We have a new dormitory, courtesy of Rotary Club. In October, the dorm of Denga was set ablaze. The BOM gave him a mandate to look for assistance all over, get donors from all over to come and assist our school. We did this with the help of them also, and got a few donations. We got donations from these groups first. The Red Cross, courtesy of our MP Wanjala, gave us 126 blankets, 126 bars of soap, hand sanitizers, and 400 pieces of face masks. My colleagues, Nyala Principal, gave us 20 pieces of mattresses and 50 blankets. The school board of management gave us 70 mattresses, 126 bed sheets, 165 bars of toothpaste and brush, 165. Mr. Maloba Juma, alumni, gave us 50 basins. Board member, Madam Regina Ongere, gave us 2 nets. Then we also went out, beyond our country. And not ask for assistance. Through our connection, we got assistance of the Club of US. Then they wanted somebody to partner with them to work in this place. Now you are asking, why we now? Because first we approached Busia, our home country, Rotary Club. But again, the Americans are very strict. They followed up. And so, Busia don't have an account. And you see, their money is not going to school account. And they send their money to their partners. That's why I must thank sincerely the winner They came and really helped us. That's a very good heart. Let's clap for them again. Their account was perfect because though the Americans send money, but they also want the club here also do something on their own, using their own money. And that's why when you approach them, they say, we are ready to help the school. I want to thank also Mr. Twala, our teacher. As a principal, he delegated some work. All our teachers here, their views are signed by the principal, from deputy, and all of them. So that if I'm very busy, so and so does the work of the principal. And they're very effective. That's why I must thank Mwafana Twala. I told him, you're also a member of the board. I'm sure he's very busy. Move ahead. Look for donors. I have your full support and backing. You see what he did? We now have a new dormitory. It just involves some movement. And that's why I also say I have very good board members here, very good chairman. Very understanding. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do, so long as you do it in the best way possible. Very strict man, by the way, but very understanding. Unfortunately, this is the last time of the board. The next board, starting I think next month, will not be there. I must thank you, Steve, for coalition that given me this school. We had to move up and down, sometimes to Bungoma with teachers. We are assistants. But we say, school can spend even 40,000 for all this movement, but we get a dormitory. So we took the risk, spend the money, and now we have this new dormitory. This involved having Zoom meeting. You know, it's like now, it's a day now. America is 10 hours behind. Even now it's here at midnight. Sometimes we have to wake up at night. The body master, Mr. Twala, and this team, the team from America, just for a Zoom meeting at night. Because with them, with the morning there, but here, it will be maybe midnight. All these were done. That's why really, I must appreciate this team from the Rotary Club. Now we are just talking about the best. But there's more to it that perhaps you also know. This team gave us 95 mattresses. Clap for that. We had 170 boxes for those who did not. 85 double-decker beds. Replace 170 pair of trousers. Same number of shirts. Pullovers, game tees, neckties, and jackets. All those through this team. That's a wonderful work. Initially, our aim was to repair that band dormitory. But the public works engineer in the government said, to repair that dormitory, we need 3.6 million for it to be repaired. So they say first, the walls must be brought down. And again, start afresh. It's very painful, really, boys. So we just burn 4 billion just like that. So the building plus what was inside is more than 4 million. Then we said, since it's very expensive, let's go for plan B. We had a dormitory there, done by CDF, which had abandoned 10 years back. So first, through our chairman, we approached the CDF and asked them to hand over the stored dormitory to us. And when it's handed over, is when now we ask them to come and complete it. So today, that dormitory is now done. We believe, that dormitory, Abenga dormitory, this Abenga was really a big person in this place. And to me, I feel, even in future, that really should be done. Abenga, they become Boston Upper sub-county. We need to respect him. Even it's going to be just a hall, but that building should be done and see the name Abenga. As I dare to finish, I want to thank our directors ministry. They were happily here in the morning, but since they had other meetings, they have gone that meeting. Remember, around this time, the ministry doesn't allow function in school. It's banned around this time. Not only because of Corona, but also because of exams. So I talked to him, he told me, just go ahead, but invite only a few people to come and witness the occasion. So I must thank him in absentia for allowing us to continue with this project, with this function. We know our boys are very disciplined. But you have seen, only one or two can spoil the whole school. Can bring down the whole school. But please, our boys, let's maintain that discipline of ours. Let's maintain that discipline for this school again, to just excel. There are so many who are passing through here, including our chairman here. They're just one of the many. Let this school not be destroyed during our time. Yet, there are so many who pass through this place. Now, with those remarks, first I want to invite the chief to just make a brief speech. And thereafter, I invite Chairman here also to make a speech very quickly. The invited guests, the Rotary Club members, principal, teachers, and the rest of the colleagues and students. Good afternoon. I don't have much to say. Rather, I will start by introducing myself. I'm Oscar Ngera, the area assistant chief of this area called Todalani. And also I'm representing my senior chief, Bunyala East, who is called Ojanji Mudonga, who has gone for in Busia for a mission of the government. Second, I will also thank our Rotary Club members for the great task you've done for our school, and thereby we have nothing we can bless you, but we can just say God bless you abundantly for the work that you are doing.
And thirdly, let me emphasize on our students that we are nearing our exam. Some have finished, some are preparing to start the exam, national exam. So lest you also organize yourself. For the day scholars, let us not find you roaming up and down outside there. Do your own studies so that you can cope up with the exam that you are being set or which is coming tomorrow. Also the boarders, they have completed the dorm for you, and now you can study while also relaxing. You can study as you relax. If you feel like you are tired, go to your bed, relax well, digest what you've been taught by the teachers or what you learned sometimes back from class 1 up to where you are. Then prepare for that exam that is coming. What we want is the best for you, so that you can also think internationally, work internationally, do big things internationally, like the Rotary Club, which is international to you. And on our side, as security officers, as well as administrators, we are going to make sure that we offer you maximum support by ensuring outside there we don't have the discourse that makes you sneak out of the school. You go there to do what? To dance. We shall make you be kept at school as well as kept at home. Shall be monitoring you. Because what we want at the end is to aim high from you. If we didn't make it as high as we could, we want just from you. You can make it better than what we did. So if you find me outside there chasing you, that please, my boy, go very fast. Don't go in that disco matanga. Don't find me as a stranger who is disturbing you in the area. But just find me as a brother, as a father, as a guardian, as your area assistant chief, who administers what is supposed to be done and what is supposed to be impacted in you. Otherwise, you are all good, the way I see, and we are expecting some goodies from you in terms of academics. I have no much. I started by saying that I don't have much, but I've talked much. But just to wish you all the best and a happy day. Thanks.
COM Chairman, Principal, teachers, parents, and students. Good afternoon. Before I go on saying much, allow me to call upon my fellow PA members to come and introduce themselves. There's a name, and then you retire back your seat. To ensure that we are here today, because would we not have been alive, Rotary Club would not have come to us. So thank you, Rotary, for the good work that you're doing in the entire country. I'm meant to understand that this is district number, that code, yeah? So thank you for that good work. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Rotarians all over the world for the work that they are doing to ensure that
mankind is actually assisted and sees the light of the day. I just want to revisit this third stanza of the poem. Wamesema ya kwamba kwa sababu hapo ndio mahali niko, wazazi kwa kutulea, mimi ni mzazi wenu. I am your parent. And that is why I am paraphrasing that stanza. Beti. Sawa. Wazazi kwa kutulea, walimu kwa kutufunza, maadili kutupea, budalangi tuangaza, ogola twa kusifu, nafasi kutupokeza, Rotary pia bweni, kumaliza kwa shukuru. So Rotary, it is a very great thanks for the work that you've done. And students, as we thank Rotarians, let us not only thank them in words, tuwashukuru pia hata kwa matendo. Are we together? Because action speaks louder than words. And therefore, it is our actions that we will communicate back that we are actually thankful to our parents, to our teachers, and to Rotarians. Today, I just want to remember one thing that happened in this country of Kenya. When there was a bomb blast at at the American Embassy, you know, we had politicians that were working, each one was working his own way. But because of that, they had to remember that if we are disintegrated, then we are not going to achieve. That is when all of the principals who had gone their own ways to seek for electoral positions to lead the country came together and entered one vehicle so as to seek for solution. Today, Rotarians have also brought us together to remember, think, reflect, and say that where there is a problem, we need to come together, reason as brothers, let me say, and sisters. Then we see the way forward. So for this good work, let us reflect that where there is a problem, please let us stand together and ensure that all is equalized. I have one a principle for the 4-year course that I was here taking my studies right from 1 to Form 4. I never stepped into the abolition room. I've been telling my BOM chairman, I never stepped there. But today, Rotarians have made me step there. Thank you for the good work. Asanteni sana. May God bless you and may God be with you. I'm Patrick Ojandi, by the way. I'm Patrick Ojandi. I might have forgotten to introduce myself.
Thank you, our PA chairman. Now I'll invite our UIM chairman to introduce his members. Also to introduce one of the guests, Itawewe. Karibu sana. Welcome, Daktari. Thank you very much, Principal. How are you? I was looking for a more casual way of greeting you. People have been very formal. I wanted to break the monotony of formality and bring it down to a level where we can talk to one another. allow me first and foremost to introduce the board members present. Board members, kindly rise and just come.
Hamjambo. Mimi naitwa John Bosco Odongo, Vice Chairman wa board. Asante. Our chief guest, our sponsor of the project, Rotary Group, fellow PMs and teachers, students, good afternoon. I'm Sospito Odongo, PM, presenting the County Education Board.
Good afternoon. In 1967, I was a Form 1 student at the Lang High School. So, where you are, you will reach where I am. Okay? Do it. And I know God is with you. You will manage. My name is Pastor Leon Buyaki.
Hamjambo tena. Naibu wa Chief Oscar Ngira, nikiwakilisha chief wangu ambaye ni mkubwa wangu kama mwanakamati wa board. Asante.
Good afternoon. I'm Mofa Notwala. I'm a member of the board representing teachers. Jambo tena. Stephen Ogola, Secretary of Board. We also have a new captain, wacha tuseme jina yake pia.
To our guests, teachers present, board members, and our lovely principal, students, good afternoon. By the name of God Jovin Elima, the school captain, I'm a board member representing the students. Thank you.
Jambo tena kwa wakati mwingine. Sijabadilisha jina. I am still Patrick Ojanji. On the board, I am representing Parents Association as the PA chairman. Tunaweza? Tunaweza?
Mimi sitasema inawezekana because it can be misconstrued. Now those are board members. A lot has been said about the incident that took place, and I don't want to go there. I want to focus on what has happened so far and what needs to happen going forward. First and foremost, I want to thank all our benefactors who we celebrate for coming through to us when we were really in need. Today is an important culmination of a great milestone in this institution. That through the Rotary Club, we have a structure that was left incomplete, though in some records somewhere, somebody has certified that this building was done and completed. Thank you very much for coming through to us and converting a structure that had become an eyesore, a structure that had become a dump site, a structure that had become a non-institutionalized toilet by our students. Now, it's a building that everybody can behold. Thank you, Rotary, for that.
There's no better way to say thank you to a brother, to a sister who comes to your aid when you are in need. And since we knocked at your doors and you are willing to open, the best we can say is thank you. And we are going to convert this thank you into action. Students, that building can cease to be a dormitory tomorrow and be a church building if you cease to be students in this school. These classrooms can be converted into prison halls if this place ceases to have you as students. It is a school, they are classrooms, because you have accepted to be what? Students. And students operate within certain ethos. Somebody will tell you you need to be disciplined. Good. Somebody will tell you you need to work hard. Good. But I want to tell you that have a positive attitude towards this school. And that will win everything. Have a positive attitude towards this school, and it will beat all the odds. All that you see as insurmountable, it is the attitude that you have that will make you surmount them. I came in and I was telling a few guys that I didn't have the comfort of sitting on the chair of the chairman of the board when I came in for the first time. Why? Because there was student unrest because of what had happened previously. So I've never had time to rest. But I can tell you that every evening I've always went onto my knees and prayed for this school. Because when I came in, I asked myself, I'm coming in as a successor of a renowned engineer who had networks. I don't have any. I'm only a lecturer at the university. The best I know is to talk to students in a class. I went on my knees in the Adoration Chapel at St. Teresa Cathedral in Kibuye. And I told God, the task ahead of me is tough, but I know that I'll do it just the same way David did it when he first got it. And I can say that for those people who were in this school, at that time when I was also a student, between the year 1992 to 1995, when they come in today, they will ask, which building is that? Which building is that? When I came in as a board chair, I could recognize virtually everything that I left in this school. There was no transformation. But by God's grace, we have done as much. We have classrooms. We are one of the schools in this county that does not suffer power interruptions. We are one of those schools that for the next 10 years, if we were to put up structures in this school, we do not have to do a re-electrification because it was already done. This is not me. This is all because of the grace of God upon this school. And for so students, my appeal to you, and I want you to visit, there is a primary school around, Sirimba Primary School. It has a boarding section. Enter into that girls' dormitory, and you will not see even any tinge of that contradicts the original color
of the walls of that dormitory. Sasa kama wanafunzi wa shule ya msingi wanaweza tunza bweni, sembuse nyinyi? Ama mjui sembuse ni nini? To our teachers, I appreciate you. You play in a different league. We've had our wars. When I came in, it was really rough, isn't it? We had our wars. But we are at a level now where I'm living a happy man because I know I'm living behind a team. Mumesema Budalangi amfanyi nini? Amuhami. Mimi nimehamishwa na serikali. So I got to go because I've done my 2 terms. But my prayer is this: sustain the growth pattern that you have established. Do not run anybody's race. Run your own race. Measure success within your own parameters, not by the parameters set by somebody else. And have conviction in yourself that whatever you are getting out of your success parameters, those are what defines you as a person. I came with a visitor today, and this visitor is a very special visitor to me. When I started the journey of being a university lecturer, I got her as my first PhD student. And she never disappointed. Within a record 4 years, she was able to complete her studies despite her being a mother. In between, she took maternity leave. PhD studies in the university is 3 years. Now 3 years, add on 9 months of struggling with munajua wa mama, sindio? Yes. And then leave because somebody else has come. The university will give you 3 months or so, but motherhood takes more than that. Phil, stand up. This is one lady that I've carried along to challenge ladies here. She is hardly 35 years. And she has a PhD, a doctoral degree. What can stop you? I'm sure all of you are ambitious to become Ogola one of these fine days. TSC says you will not sit on that seat unless you have an MSc, isn't it? Sasa mnalalia nani masikio? Ama mnafikiria nyinyi mayai mulaliwe kama kuku? You may see. And to you students, she made it. Despite all odds, you have no reason why you cannot. I can tell you what Rotary has done. If you look at it from the humanity point of view, and the PHA has mentioned the abolition block. I was in this school, I never set foot there. Actually, we had converted the environs around that block as either urinal or an open defecation zone, name it. But I want to invite you to go down there in the field, remove your clothes, and then start showering. It's really depressing. When I was in this school, I used to go to Nagova. Nagova is about more than 5 kilometers from the school. So every evening, we would take a walk to go and take a shower. There were some 2 sheds only that the school had put up to make sure that we shower. Now you go there, that place is full. You have to shower from outside. Every time somebody is cycling or a mother is coming, you have to go down so that they pass. Wasione uchiwa uchi wako. Wengine labda, thank God I never married from the locality. Labda my mother-in-law would have seen my nudity at that time. Who knows? So what they have done to put up that abolition block is to lift your level of self-esteem and humanity. From that bushman who is showering in the bush and showing everybody what your mama gave you or your papa gave you, to a person who is dignified and can be able to do his stuff in a dignified manner. Please keep that place neat. Boys and men are known to be very careless when it comes to sanitary areas. And I'm one of them, that's why I'm saying. Ladies are very decent. They'll go, they'll sit down, they'll do their stuff, they'll walk away. Men will go, they don't even care whether they are shooting on target or off target. They'll do their stuff, they'll go away. Please, when you go there, aim at the target, do your business, leave that place better than you found it. May God bless you.
And in Rotary, this year, we are spreading love. And therefore, I would like the DJ, an adolescent specialist. And you know what? Oh, the music is there. You know what? Biased in reproductive health. That means I don't want to live here and the following day I've told your fathers. You are not ready to be? Wapi mziki? Package. I am a Rotarian, but I'm also an AG. In Rotary, when we are called AGs, we are not attorney generals. We are assistant governors. But before I get to introduce or even call upon Rotarians from Kisumu Winam, there is a very special person I would like us to welcome to talk to us. In Rotary, we don't work by ourselves. We partner. And one of the Rotarians that I would like her to speak to us at this point is a very special person to myself, to this school, and to Rotary. I don't want to say her name. I want her to say her name by herself. I would like to ask, are we ready for her? Are we ready for her? So before she speaks, wapi makofi ya yeye? Thank you very much. I hope the sound will be good enough. Christina, I've said your name, but I didn't want to say your name. Are you able to speak to us now?
Asante Fana, thank you very much for introducing me and inviting me to speak today. Jambo Wana Budalanga. Again, Jambo Wana Budalangi. I greet you the warmest greetings from Pasco Kennewick Rotary Club. I'm a Rotarian. My name is Chris Troyer, and I manage the grant project for our U.S. Canadian Rotary District 5080. Kisumu, and I consider myself part Kenyan. I have lived in 2 time zones and spent time in both time zones doing different things. I truly wish I were there, not only in spirit, but sharing one of your refreshing ginger sodas that we like so much at Kenyon Methodist University. I I would like to just be involved with your culture and meeting each of you personally. Now, how did I get connected with a fire in Budalonga, in your St. Benedict's high school? Well, this is not my first adventure in Kenya. My husband and I taught at Kenya Methodist University and represented the American Kenya Methodist University Development Association from 2002 to 2007 during our vacations and after retirement. Our first Rotary experience was with the Meru Rotary Club, which is the campus which we taught at. That's where, in 2006, we met your teacher, Mr. Moffin Otwala Okio, as a student that belonged to the Comedy Group. Yes, great person. And as the student, he belonged to the Kemu Comedy Group. And we have had a strong relationship since then, a good friendship. Such a friendship led to the response I had when I was told about the fire at St. Benedict. Our Rotary District responded as quickly when hearing about the fire and approved a subsidized grant matching the generous club donations, all to boost the educational efforts being made right here in Kenya through local donors, the parents, the school management team, and the staff. I had the opportunity and pleasure to work with the efforts of the St. Benedict staff and Kisumu Weenam Rotary Club to accomplish the grant. As it should be, I have seen many hands working together to develop the educational environment for the students who are seeking their education now and those who will attend in the future. I appreciate each and every one of you in a process that started with a friendship with Moffin many years ago, and it developed over the years. To the students, I wish to say, you are awesome. I saw your talent extravaganza pictures from yesterday, and I have observed along the way that 170 students were impacted directly with your personal and school property being destroyed by fire. I recognize, though, the resilience of the whole student body, as each student has been also impacted indirectly. I can tell you you're valuing your education as you have met the challenges you faced during the last couple of months. Each challenge makes you much stronger, and you will be much stronger in the future. I heard of your sharing and caring for each other in the challenges you have faced. I have developed a great respect for you because of your actions and caring for each other. When I meet young people who show humanitarian response to others, I view them as the future leaders of their country, community, and world. Now, I want to challenge you to set your goals high and take pride in your achievements. Remember, it is your parents that encouraged you, and the school provided you with a great educational environment, but it is your choice of what you achieve. Keep on choosing to be happy, no matter the circumstances. Choose to care for others. Choose to study to be the most knowledgeable, and choose to become the future Kenyan leaders. I really thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I have received as much in my feelings and my as maybe you have received in what you came to you through our grant. May God bless you and carry you on your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. I don't know whether is this working? This is not working, yeah? I want to thank you very much. Mwalimu, are there those students with the uniforms and all that? Where are they? So that at least we see them dressed after the fire destroyed their uniforms. Through the generosity of Chris and the rest, they have the uniform.
I can see you. I don't know if you can see me.
We can see you, and that's why I really wanted you to see the students. With
I would have danced with you.
You've danced now. There is more dancing. Today we are celebrating. Yeah. Anybody who is here that was given the uniform? Hakuna hata moja? Good. So that where are the gift kits? Or they are going to change, they are coming. So we will let you see them in their new uniforms later on. Thank you very much. As we continue with the program, there is one in Rotary. We have the 4-way test, and one of the things that we recite is the third test that says that will it build goodwill and better friendship. Currently, I believe that we have more friends than we had as Kisumu Winam. At this point, I would like to go back to my word about being an adolescent and youth specialist. And I also told you that I'm biased with reproductive health. And I also told you that I would not like to hear that you are fathers, because you are not ready. Today, as we give you all that, including the dormitory, we want you to really work hard. And the reason we are doing this is because once we have, there they are, come beside, so that at least she can see. They got, there was the uniforms, there was the game kit.
The laptop.
Camera iko kwa laptop face. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The only thing that I've not seen is the tie and the sweater. Okay. Thank you very much. That's okay. So let's continue. Where's a clap for them? Yes. I wish I knew I could have organized them to do a catwalk. But don't worry. Next time I'll organize for catwalk. Now, working hard really means you focusing and concentrating. If you get into sexual issues, that's who I am. I'm being paid to talk to young people about reproductive health. And I know as an adolescent, you can be tempted to be sexually active. What I'm just trying to tell you, if you become sexually active, you will be a father. And you are not ready to do what? To be a father. We have been challenged by the board chairperson that if a lady, with all the responsibilities we have, can go to school until she gets a PhD, What about a young boy who
a vast area for even our health. But today God has allowed us to come and see that is a change that has come with it. And now we can have a piece of clean building for us. Amen? Anyway, I'm going to talk more after this, but I have Rotarians that I've traveled with. I will introduce myself later, but for now I want to give them the microphone so that they introduce themselves. But one thing that you need to know, that we are Rotary Club of Kisumu, Winam.
Thank you, Prezo. How are you? Good afternoon. My name is Colin Sobura, and there's something that was said earlier that I want people to take home. When you go to this school, you came to study, but I'm sure you leave the school better than you found it, okay? Yes. We love you all. Sawa?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, once again. My name is Apondi. I'm the immediate past president of this club. I handed over to him, and I'm glad to be here today. And I just want to challenge you. I've heard you sing maisha ni yako, washughulika na kwako. So take those words literally. Mwalimu hatakuwa na wewe after 4 years, and the life is yours, and you have to choose the path you want to take. And I'm talking like this because I work a lot with youth in the community back in Kisumu, but I think this is also the right place. So I hope that one day, Janet, we will give back to our Interrotary Club school, and I believe they will tell you more what an Interrotary Club is. Otherwise, thank you, and for the candidates, I wish you nothing but the best, and may God be with you as you prepare for your exams in the coming
Good afternoon, friends and family of Rotary. Good afternoon. Swali mko na njaa? Ama tuende? Vijana mpo? Mko tayari? Kwa mtihani? Asante. I'm Rotarian Engineer George Muyera. Rotarian Muyera is the charter president of the Rotary Club of Kisumu. Charter means the founder president of that club. I've also served as a past president. I've served in different positions at the district level. I've served as the country vice chair. Currently, I'm serving as the regional coordinator, Western Rift Valley. My classification, that is what I do for a living. I offer civil engineering services. I'm a civil engineer by profession. Become civil engineers, mathematics and physics. I'm happy to be here. I'm sure I'll be given another chance to talk. Hapo ndio tutaongea maneno on how to become an engineer.
Good afternoon, young boys and our teachers. Vijana Vijana ya. Now, my name is Rotarian Benjamin Ouma from Kisumu RC Winam. Mine is to encourage you as Vijana to work hard. Just be optimistic, and everything will fall in place. Work hard. It does not have to be.
Good afternoon once again. I told you earlier on that my name is Rotarian Janet Akech. The reason why Walimu called me first to be an MC is because I was in charge of this project. I was the contact. Yani hamwezi kunislap. Yes. So in the club, I am the club treasurer. But in the district 9212, I have lots and lots of responsibility. The first responsibility is I am an assistant governor. I assist our district governor. Rotary Muyera will tell you what a district governor is. I'm also the Western Region trainer. I have two beautiful girls. And last, I love dancing.
Thank you so much. We can take our seats stronger. And that is why I take this opportunity and I agree that I take the baton from her so that it will become the president. In Rotary, you only be a president once, okay? If you do it twice, then it means something was wrong somewhere. Because there's always a plan. If you want to become a president, then it is 3 years before you become that president. Now, my name is Kotieno Thomas, and I am from Kisumu. I am a development study. I am a psychologist, and I'm also a community health and development. I run an organization that works with children. I'm taking care of 2,000 children. Some are of your ages, and I have my organization in Kisumu. And so joining Rotary or becoming a Rotarian is my pleasure because I love to work with people. I love service above self. And that is what we will want to inculcate in you, that tomorrow when you wake up, you're able to be working in service above self. When we get to come here, it means that we have gotten into partnerships. And as Rotary is defined, it's an organization of professionals, businessmen, and local leaders with the sole purpose to help promote understanding and also to help improve our livelihood. And that is why we are here. We partnered with the Rotary Club of Kenwick so that we can bring life back to where life had run away. When the whole dormitory is burned down with everything in it, people cry, people mourn, and of course there are some people who are laughing. And for those people who are laughing then, who is laughing right now? And now they are regretting what they did. There could be some of you right here today that are still having the same motive of doing this again. And you may think that we might not be able to find you. But I want you to know one thing. You becoming that gangster starts little by little as you see that. And all gangsters in this world, however much prosperous you can be, you will end up down. And so it is upon you as a young man who is growing up today, who is taking your courses in your secondary level, and who will want to become like someone. You will maybe want to become like Daktari, or become a PhD like her, or become your teacher, or even you may even envy to become me. And you can work hard. And sometimes I say that in each and every person, there is always something in them that not any other person can see. But if you open up and show it to another person, then you guys can work around it and you become a better person. When I was growing up, I never had a good school like you have today. I never had the rich parents like probably some of you may have. And I was touched by the teacher when the teacher said that she will go to the principal and talk to the principal for some of you to stay. Some of you not to be sent back home. Because even sending them back home will not give them the opportunity to come back. And we want to make the promise. We want to make the promise that we are going to try and find a way. However long it will take, we will try and come back someday and help some kids. And this is because we need to partner with you. We want you to become the leaders of tomorrow. Maybe you look at me and you feel that's a young guy in front of us. No, I have my kid also in high school. Would you believe that? I'm a father to 3 children and also to a very beautiful wife. And so what am I trying to show you? I'm trying to show you that you can remain the way you are and you are upstairs. Okay? You are up there. You can do everything. I will dance with you, but I will could still reason with Akina Daktari. Right? But if you get into those playful moments and you continue to put your mind down there, you will not be able to reason. Tunasema sahi, doing what with the big boys? Chilling with the big boys. And that's the truth. I can chill with the big boys now. And I can also chill with the small boys. So I want you to be in that situation, that you are able to chill up with Daktari, the big boys, engineer, the big boys, principal, the big boys, and the lady, PhD, the big boys. And even everybody here who are the big boys. When it comes to big boys, you don't say big girls, you say big boys. And that is why now we don't have chairman, we call them chairpersons. Did you know that? There's what we call, Rotary has got segments. There are one for adults, which is Rotary. And then we have from ages 18 to 29, which is Rotaractors, okay? And then we also have that's your age coming down to 12, which are interactors, which we might be able to form one here. We will try and liaise with the school so that we can come back here and form something like that. But I want you to know one thing about Rotary, and this is what inspires me all the time. Somebody will be able to ask, where do Rotarians get money? Where did Rotarians get the money to do that building? Why is Rotary Club of Kisumu a stylish person who is not clean? They will always be clean. And if you want to know those who are stylish in this school, you will always find out that they are very neat. They are tucking in. They go to class and they have, they are gentle. They will listen to the teachers. They will not just talk anyhowly. They will be asking genuine questions. They will be answering questions when they do not know, then they will go and consult. I think that is the best truth we can take. If you take any negative route to that, it will bring you down. And that is when you will start having the thought of, let's ban this dormitory. And if you don't have that thought of banning the dormitory, the other negative thought is the one that the principal or the vice chair said, that remember so-and-so was here. Wangapi wanajua St. Mary's Yala? St. Mary's High School. That is where I went to school. But the primary I went to, we were studying under the tree. And so you can imagine. And then from there, I was able to continue with my schooling. People like Troya, people like them, they came together and they paid for my school fee. So I also want you to believe today hata kama hakuna school fees, tafadhali tutaungana na tutakusomesha. But you need to show us that this is what you really want. If she could go and study PhD akiwa member kubwa, sio? Na apite. You know PhD you have to pass. For you to have the PhD, is it a permanent head of my job? For you to have the PhD, okay, Professor of, you got to pass. So in Amanisha, when she had the difficulty, and all that time, 9 months, and then another 3 months, and then she still made it. Tafadhali mwogope. So this is an inspirational person, and we can take inspiration from her. Otherwise, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you, Mr. Principal, and all of you. May God bless you. I love you. I love you.
Good afternoon once again. Good afternoon. You know, one thing I know, and one thing I've come to realize, it's very difficult to be the last speaker. Because all that I would have said has been said. So what do you want me to say? I sit down. Okay. I actually came here as a member of the Rotary Club of Kisumu. At the same time, I came in as a cadre. A cadre in Rotary is a technical expert. Little did I know that I'll turn out to be the guest of honor. But I'm humbled. I've taken the mantle. And I want to talk to my children, isn't it? As an elder. What I did not tell you, I'm a father of 2 beautiful girls. Unfortunately, they are gone. And oh, you want to know? See me on the sides. And one handsome son, of course, married to a very beautiful girl from Canada in Kenya. How many do you know where Canada is? Canada in Homa Bay. Yes, and I'm a proud grandfather of 3. Though I look young, isn't it? What my president did not tell you is that the moment you join the Rotary, you reduce your years by 30%. That is the truth. Yeah. So Rotary is a good place to be. Some of you are asking how. You've seen us dancing here. Huh? Do you know what dancing means to the body? Mwalimu, do you know what dancing means to the body? It relaxes the body, and it relaxes your mind. Yeah? And you think bigger. Once you relax your mind, you think big. So, before I continue, I would like to recognize the presence of the contractor who did the work. I was called upon a few minutes ago, but he was not with us. Is he around now? As he's coming, I would like to commend him for the work he has done. This job has been done in a record of 4 months, if I'm not wrong. Less than that, but from procurement and fundraising, we are talking of 4 months. And when we were doing the procurement of the contractor, we got him to do the job. He qualified to do the works. One thing I would like to mention, just as Rotarian Janet has mentioned, when it comes to Rotary work, we have no shortcuts. Remember, this is money which has been fundraised by people who want to make good in our communities. Am I right? So when someone donates, when someone denies himself or herself and donates that dollar to be used on a particular project, we do not joke around. I know you must have crossed with some of the few. That is what Rotary is all about. But at the end of the day, we sit together and eat together. And I want to give you a challenge. Now that you have done, you've become a partner to Rotary. I want to give you some responsibility. You will be assisted by the BOM chair. And where's the oldest friend of Rotary in the house? I was very amused when I heard he was here in 1967. In 1967, I was in nursery school. I'm also old. So, I want us to have a Rotary Community Corps in this place, sponsored by my club, Rotary Club of Kisumu. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because these are people who will be able to identify your needs in this community so that we can come in as Rotary to assist. Is it possible? Yes. Walimu wangapi wanataka kujoin Rotary? Wote. And an Interact Club will have to be formed here. We are not going to try to form a Rotary, an Interact Club here. In fact, it should be formed, Mr. President, as soon as yesterday. We need it. Why am I saying that? We want to mentor our students to become good leaders in our society. And when you become a Rotarian, you become a good leader in the society. So let me give a chance to the contractor, just a few words, and thank you for the good work. Lakini kuna makosa kidogo utarekebisha.
Amjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Mimi naitwa Michael Wanyama. Nimeoa na bibi. Bwana asifiwe sana. Also have a son here from Paking 3. I'm a parent in the school. I am a contractor and a builder by profession. I want to thank you guys for the humble time you gave me. God bless you. I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Now, I think I've got my official speech. First and foremost, I would like to convey the 9212, Rotarian Alex Nyaga. Nyaga is very proud that we've come to this school and we've changed a lot of lives in this school. And we shall continue changing lives in this school. This is just the beginning. And if we have to do that for you, you only need to promise us one thing, that at the end of the day, we shall have good results from this school. We want to see St. Benedict with the Langi in the media. Is it possible? Yeah? Our district governor is listening. The district governor in District 5080 on the other side of the world is listening. Catherine is also listening. So Catherine, the students have promised that because we've done for them a good dome and a spacious dome, they are going to give us good results this year. Number two, the other thing you need to promise us is discipline. Discipline. As I was sitting here, I was reading your minds. I want to tell you what you are thinking today, what is in your mind today, will transform into who you will be in future. Umesikia?
Yeah.
So kama we are here, we are having this ceremony, people are celebrating, people are happy, na wengine their minds are away. That is what you will be. Because there is no any other time. The time to change is now. Are we promising to be good citizens?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Wapi huyo mwanamuziki? Eh? Ule alimba hasira ya nini? Eh? Yuko wapi? Come. Nataka nikufundishe. I also used to be a small musician. I want you to transform that music, use other words. Badala ya kuimba hasira ya nini, nataka uimbe hasira ya nini we kijana. Eh? Kwa nini uchome bweni kijana? Bweni ni lenu, mutalalia, mbona chuki na bweni? Can you do that? I'll give you that. Ukalie chini. Ama unataka kuimba sahi? Uta practice. Thank you. Now, you are the future generation of this world. You are the future generation of this country. You are the future generation of the land. In a few years to come, some of you are going to marry. Am I right? Yes. And you will get children. Our watoto wataenda wapi? Where will they go to school if you ban Budaland? Huh? Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Number two, will it be fair to all concerned? Number three, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Number four, will it be beneficial to all concerned? And then number five, will it be fun? Umesikia? I think we should leave that with the teacher. Yes. The 4-way test. It should be pinned somewhere in the school. So you need to, before you act, think. In the future, I'm going to have a wife. I'm going to be a father. Where will my child go to school? Kama huyu ndugu angelichoma hii shule, mngelikuwa hapa. Yeah? You see, that's why I'm saying you think. But he wanted to leave the school a better place. Someone has said here, you should leave this school a better place than you found it. And that is the way to go. So are you promising to be disciplined students? Because without discipline, discipline goes with performance. Huh? Sindio? Hapana ogopa walimu. They are just human beings like you. If you have a problem, if there is something burning in your heart, just approach one of the teachers. Mwambie mwalimu, hai, mambo hapa imenishinda. There is no harm in that. And charity begins at home. If you do not respect your parents, mama ule alikubeba miezi 9, 9 months. Na baba akasumbukana na wewe, then there is no way you expect to come to school and respect these wonderful teachers. So charity must begin at home. So, and through the Interact Club, we shall change some of you to become very good leaders in this country. Okay?
Yes.
For Teacher Martin, where's Teacher Martin? Oh, it's Moffat. Moffat. Thank you for the great job. Thank you for the great job. And I want to give you the mandate to start forming an interact club. Mr. President, with your permission.
Yes, granted.
Because he has been at the forefront of this project. And I also want to give you a challenge. Now that Christy has known you for some years, why can't you come up with a Rotary club within this area? You've seen what the Rotarians have done. So now it is your payback time. Yeah? You've given your time. Well, you are giving time. You are waking up at night for the meetings, virtual meetings. Yeah? Some of us have left our work today just to come here. That's the way we give back to Rotary. So the next time we are coming here, we want to charter an interact. We shall be celebrating the charter of an interact club here. So, Christine, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate. And just the way I've said on behalf of the district governor, we really appreciate. And we are going to partner more on bigger and bigger projects in this part of the region. Thank you so much and be blessed. For walimu, thank you for the good work. We are ready to support you at any given time so that we can deliver these handsome boys. And they will come back to serve this community. Am I right? Yes. How many are willing to come and teach in this school? Hands up. How many are willing to become reproductive experts? Janet, none. How many are willing to become community health experts?
Nobody wants me to come and mentor them.
Imagine. How many are willing to become doctors?
Doctor, you really have to know reproductiveness.
How many are willing to become engineers? A bad number. How many are willing to become procurement, where money is? Accountants, drivers, tuk-tuk operators, boda. Okay, kwa hayo machache, I want to wish you well in your exams. And I want to believe that when I come here next term, I'll be seeing good results. Thank you so much for listening.
Chukiani
And wish to thank each and every one of us who have made this day a success. Okay, and so I won't be long, just wanted to appreciate every one of them. I'll just mention them and then we'll just clap at the end of it all. I think we'll do 3 hearty claps, the Kenyan way. I start by thanking our friends in USA. She's telling me it's 4 a.m. She's been up from midnight watching this. So as others are waking up, Chris has to find some space to sleep. I want to thank you very much for following us and for being patient enough to watch. I know when we told her we are going to start at 10, she asked me about, is that 10 Kenyan time or American time? I told her Kenyan time. So we started 10 Kenyan time, which was +2, around noon. So we're sorry for that, but we are glad that you kept it for us. On behalf of our school and the community here, thank the Rotary Club of Pasco Kenwick. We appreciate them for the work they've done. District 5080, we also thank them very much for the assistance that they have brought. And we want to believe this is just a start of a strong relationship that will end in seeing us having a club in the school, Interact Club that is. And why not have a Rotary Club of Budalangi? I believe that is also possible. And so, thank you very much. I come back to the Rotary Club of Kisumu Winam. We met virtually, but we are ending this physically. Yeah, we are seeing each other, and that reminds me of the positive use of social media. It helps people connect, and we've connected with a great team. They have guided us through this time. We've learned of what Rotary does, and we really are pleased of that, and we appreciate. We will reciprocate by ensuring that there is presence of Rotary in this region, and we are going to work hard to achieve that, and with Winam Kisumu as our mentors. Thank you very much, the Rotary Club of Winam Kisumu. I wish to move next to the principal, the school administration, starting with the board, the chair of the Board of Management, Dr. Wasike. It's been an interesting and a very encouraging dad. He's mentored me in leadership, and at times it takes a good leader to allow people to grow, to give support and to help people carry out some tasks. If he didn't have that leadership abilities of mentoring, we would not have gone far maybe. There are some things you'd find maybe a board chair would say, let us handle this, but they gave us the confidence and they allowed us to pursue all ways of ensuring that we get the school moving. Thank you very much, the Board of Management under the able chairmanship of Dr. Wasike. I wish to thank the principal, the deputy principal, that the administration. They've also been supportive in ensuring that the project materializes. As Janet was saying, there were difficult times. And I know if the administration would say, no, not we've done our best, then we wouldn't have gotten to this point. I believe it reached even a point we were almost giving up and saying, is this really coming? It's taken long because it was a conversation that started in October. But here it is working. And that is the resilience of the principal and the administration for having supported those who are pursuing to get this. So thank you very much, the administration and the principal. I thank the teachers for the good leadership that they've also given, and also for standing united during this time. We really felt very bad that that dome went down. And for 1 or 2 days, people were low. I was even hit hard because my nephew was among those involved in burning. But we said we are going to pursue it to the end. And I think that is what it means to be a teacher. Sometimes we'll find ourselves in situations where we are hit hard. But for discipline to stand, we had to do what we had to do. You know, my nephew right now is in court handling this case. And I told guys at home, let the due process be done. Because if, I remember I was on duty and I was saying, if the fire found me in a dome, I would have been burned by my own nephew. That is how I looked at it, for those who thought maybe I had betrayed family or anything. And that is what I want us to be. If something is wrong, it doesn't matter whether it's your father, mother, brother, sister. Let us be just people. Let justice prevail. And that is the kind of teachers we have here. We handled this matter the way it should be, without looking at who was involved in what. And we are happy that, at least for the first time in the history of this school, we'll say that an arson attack was pursued to its logical conclusion. We've never taken people to court, but let them have their time. Those who will be freed will go on with their life. Those who will be found guilty, life will go on.